I mean, even though you're gone, that mentality lives on. Every single day, each and every night, that's my word.
Showtime. Every single day, each and every night, bite. That's my word. Oh shit! Here y'all go with the bullshit. Shit.
The dog has water.
Hey, oh, you got intro music, gang?
Oh, you saw that shit?
little something.
Yeah, don't do that shit again, yo.
But no, I'm at
Just a little
the
something, yeah. Just a little
I'm at the movie theater and shit with my daughters.
You already seen Michael Jackson. How many times you gonna go see it?
Bro, all right, okay. It's this recorded. I'm only gonna see this once. I saw that shit twice, but that's different. That's something else. And that's because the first theater I saw that was just like a regular joint, you know what I mean? Because my folks rented the theater out on some celebration shit, right? And then it was just like a standard format. And I had to go back and see it on like the Dolby surround joint. You know what I'm talking about? So that was
Dude,
that.
like it's given that you got Mike name tatted on your lower back, gang.
Bro, you got motherfucking Trey Songz tatted on you.
Hey, chill.
Yo, but no,
It's on my rib though. You
Yeah,
got
we
Mike on
always
your
talk
lower
about the
back though,
neighbors.
gang.
that
We
is
always talk
wrong.
about the neighbors know my name out here and shit. Yeah.
They just do my name. But
It's
no,
on the
we
rib though. I got it tatted on the rib. You got Mike name on your lower back though. You got trim
that's
stamp.
wrong. But no, we gonna see Mario Brothers or some shit.
Dude, this is what I'm curious though. Like I done miss everything that been going on, but I'm on the tequila.
Off the tequila, yo.
I'm being messy.
Yeah, it's a definitely a lot that's gonna be, like I said, a lot of bullshit happened this week that people not gonna be happy about, decisions that was made and all that. And the worst part about it and shit is like, decision get made, I gotta be on that fucking deliver the news and shit, right? And then explain why. And then if decision get made to something else, I got to fucking deliver the news and explain why.
Mm.
Pretty
Like,
much.
So this is what I'm understanding,
it's
right?
always some shit.
The first group of niggas didn't get the memo. So the second niggas, the second group of niggas got the memo. They knew what was going on, and I mean, they thought that bitch out.
And so that's how that shit be. So
But the
It's a lot
outcome
of
was a double bubble.
hey,
That
it's a
joke
lot.
was
It's a lot
crazy.
of backdoor bullshit going on too. Yeah, I mean,
But we already knew that though. It's the same motherfucker, bro. It always been the motherfucker. Yeah.
so it's like, I don't know. I just feel like everybody this season so far, like niggas trying to out petty each other. It's like who gonna come down? Who want the petty shit more? I mean, like who willing to go the furthest?
Oh, I'm feeling like I'm YN. I'm YN, nigga. I'm here for trouble. That's it, gang.
So yeah. But the crazy part about it, the way I look at it, shit is that motherfucking Omar is the fucking face of the league, and I'm the fucking voice of the league. So that shit be, it's like, god damn, bro.
Niecey Poo. There go my niece.
A
What's
lot of
up,
people just
Niecey
can't
Poo?
play. People can't just play ball, and that's that. But
We on here?
I'm going to send the link for the guests inside the chat.
I just sent Way the joint that you sent me.
A lot of pussy shit.
That's that's the link joint.
Take
Yeah,
a lot
so
of face deal.
He said he in
Hey, Mirror, I think this is the same. No, I think I had the white shiesty on
here.
when I
There
put the
you
belt to your ass.
go.
I wore that same shiesty all year, putting belt to ass every game. Wow.
You on here, Way?
Yeah, I was spanking that ass. You hear me?
Whoa.
Whoa. You heard what you heard.
Whoa.
You heard what you heard.
Whoa.
You see what
What's
the
up,
name
Shane?
says.
I was gonna say his name S Diddy. He on timing, bro.
Oh, he on all baby oil shit, yo. That's what he do. He be talking about me. Hey,
You
Sal,
played for the Kings too, right?
nah.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did.
bro.
He caught that belt. Yes, he caught it too.
Hey,
Wow. He
I
caught that belt.
I scored on y'all every time I played y'all.
And I
Hey,
put that hit
Wade,
on
how
you.
you
I remember when I
doing? What's
put that hit
going
on you.
on?
Hey,
Oh yeah, you did smack me. I got
What is it?
smacked. I got smacked. Come across the middle
Whoa,
against
whoa,
the.
whoa,
No,
whoa,
no.
whoa.
Man.
Hey, Sal.
Wait.
What's going
What
on,
happened?
yo? I sent in the link.
What's wrong? You look
No.
oh,
This ain't about last year. I'm gonna let you live right now.
help you.
Come on, whoa, brothers.
Can help Bingo remember how to spell his name.
Chill.
Oh, we're gonna start this live in a second. I
Chill
need
out, Mirror.
Darnell.
Chill. Stop me up, bro. You don't got work today?
I put the link in that text message, so join. You know,
Put
BG
it
at the
down,
movies
Batty.
with his kid right now, so yeah, we're gonna run the show right now.
all right.
I just need once Darnell pop on, then we be straight. He be about to get on now, so we can address all these situations and shit. Hey Shane, so
Hey, why my
what?
sound go out, nigga?
Huh? Hey, you had any big catches yesterday? Oh damn, you got all the line.
He got that dial-up modem.
Oh, Sal got all the time. What the hell happened? Come on, Darnell.
Shoot.
All right.
Oh,
Man, where you were getting catnapped, so she got me over here sleepy right now.
hey, I'm trying to go like address some things. So if people got questions, they can ask me direct. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna like their answer. And as always, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It is
Nah.
what it is. You know what I'm saying? It runs the way it runs, and that's just how it's gonna be.
Hey,
You're never gonna make popular decisions, man. Everybody's not gonna like your answers all the time.
we brought to you by Haagen-Dazs today, by the way. That's our sponsor today.
Yeah. Haagen-Dazs and Hibachi Hot Grill.
There go my guy. That's what I was waiting for right there. God damn it. Hey, so hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second.
What's his name though? Yay! You guys do an amazing
I'm
job.
sorry, I had to go get my ice cream ready for this shit. God damn it. So, fuck this. You know, I start the show alright. I don't give a fuck anyway. So, tuning in to the show today, we have hold on, we'll get to y'all two in a minute. We got the president of the league, South president. We have Darnell, which is the field day operations for the league now. Got Shane plays for the Wolves, BG, as y'all know, and Sal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be in and out a little bit, so I don't get in trouble and shit.
We got some things to address. For y'all that don't know, BG, you want to take this topic, or you want me to go ahead and do it?
Well, yeah, no, I can say this piece real quick so I can basically get out of here. So basically, the biggest news is that the fucking DC Panthers 2 wins is reversed to losses. One against the Piranha, the game where they was up 19-0, sometime in a third or fourth, right?
Fourth quarter.
And then a game that was previously ruled as a win for the Panthers was this week's game versus the Central Jersey Vikings, which was reversed to a loss as well. So I guess would that technically be 14-0 loss?
Yes.
But I don't know what the points would be for the other laws. I think it'll still stay 19-0, but it is a loss. So I don't know how we do it for the books, but it is what it is.
A forfeit loss is 14-0. That's what it is. But to address this situation, we have the president on a league on here, so he can address what needs to be addressed. Hey, take the stage.
All right. Hey, let me I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make it brief. We play NFL. We play NFL rules. We don't play abbreviated NFL rules. And the problem with the Panthers and what happened with them is they knowingly went into a game knowing the lights are gonna shut off. That's where the problem kicks in at. In order to play a game, you have to have your field for a minimum of 3.5 hours. You got to give teams time to warm up, and then you got to play the game. If you're starting a game at 8 o'clock and your lights go off at 10:15, there's no way you're going to play a full game. Now, everybody says, oh, we played a full game before. You didn't play an NFL-style football game. You may have played a game. You shot through timeouts. You played basically damn near Iron Man football. You got the clock running. That is not football. Did you play a football game? Yes. Is that the product we're trying to put out? No. And we're not even trying to make it a habit. Not we, me. I'm not even trying to make it a habit. So I'm not allowing anybody to get real comfortable in doing that. If you're going to play in this league, you're going to have your field for the allotted amount of time, and you're going to play the full game. Now, there is circumstances that's beyond everybody's control. Natural disasters, blackouts, whatever, stuff like that actually does happen. We had it happen before. But everybody understood what the rules are, because what's going to start becoming, or what's going to grow and try to become a trend is, I'm going to play this late game and the lights are going to go out and you're going to lose every week. Actually, we're not even letting anybody start doing that. Same thing happened this week at Eden Park. The War Eagles. It's out of their control, but where you play is within your control. They have a system where, because of past incidents that really didn't involve us, now if you play a game there, you have to have a police presence. What we as the league didn't know is it's voluntary work for the police. They don't have to do it. So if a police officer doesn't pick up your game, they suspend your permit. They did everything right on their part. They had the permit. Nobody picked up the game. But even for them moving forward, you can't have that happen this week or they're going to get a forfeit loss. It just is what it is. It's the nature of the business. We got into this to play football games, not to give out 2 or 3 forfeits every week. We won't have a forfeit moving forward because teams are going to start taking losses. So you're going to start figuring some stuff out. You might end up playing a game on a field that you might not regularly use, and it might not be the field you want. But for your current situation, it's going to be the field you can get, because if you can't correct it, you may be the home team by record in a playoff game and end up going on the road. That's what's going to happen. If you can't get your field for the required amount of time, get your baggage ready, because you're going on a fucking trip, because you won't play a short game at home. And that's it. In a nutshell, that's it. It's about playing regulation games. What the other side of it for the Panthers is they know the lights cut off at 10 o'clock or 10:15. So don't schedule an 8 o'clock game. I get it. That's because they play other sports. Soccer is big down there and other stuff like that. But as the league, we can't advertise. We play NFL rules playing Pop Warner time games. That's it.
Darnell?
So, understanding what Coach Way is saying, the Panthers' plight is, before we even book these games, we asked the league were these okay for us to schedule.
I just for me to jump. Nobody's ever asked me. Did anybody ask me? Anybody talk to me? Because I don't
talk to you
about that.
I did, Coach.
And I said that was okay.
You did. You said that we were okay to book the game as long as the game started before 8 o'clock. We said okay.
Right. If the game starts before 8, you
Right.
have that 3-hour window to play the game.
Yeah, we all knew about the 8 o'clock start time. That's standard. That the latest we can start is 8 o'clock. So yeah, that was the thing. But I know for sure the lights being on the timer was news to me when it happened with the Piranha and when Hannah, made a deal of it.
The other part,
Like I said, I don't have a problem with an 8 o'clock start or any start time, as long as you have the allotted amount of time to be able to finish a game. I'm not, like I said, we're not dictators. We're not saying, oh, you have to play at 7 o'clock. If you're, because like we play, I always use the Rams. We played the Rams down in Baltimore plenty of times at 7 or 8 o'clock, but the lights never went off. So we always finished our game. If you start at 8 o'clock and your lights are still on and y'all finish the game, it's not a problem. It's only a problem if you know these lights go off at this time and there's no way to finish that game. That's it.
The problem is it's a lot of stuff in between this that we could go back and forth with. The bottom line is this, okay? We all know the odds and ends of this. I've been quite vocal and quite verbal. I'm going to stay being quite vocal and verbal. Do I agree with the ruling? No, I think it's bullshit, to be honest, for both rulings. Knowing that what you're just saying, a lot of these intricacies are and were not communicated, and we're not in the bylaws of even reading them 2, 3, 4, 5 times before I even made the call about the field. So to me, it's kind of like that. Y'all being a little wishy-washy, It's okay. This is what it is, and then y'all come back and y'all make this ruling to be something different because some asshole want to make a big fit about something that he already know. And if he never said that he didn't know, he's played at our field several times, and we've played at 7 in games of gone the times. So it was not a thing of it not being known. Okay. My owner attempting to do the right thing and being, very forthcoming about anything that goes on with our organization. The allotted time within the rules and everything of letting people know and letting people not know, or letting people understand what's going on. And we're sitting in limbo all the way up till game day this week for us to get a ruling reversed today. I mean, that's to us, that's very unprofessional. It's very, I can't think of the words right off the top of my head, but I think that, like I said, I've expressed it entirely that, it's very disadvantageous for the league to even make these rulings based on really nothing to stand on, from our perspective. You pointed out what it could be, what the NFL rules are, and what's this and what's that. Get all that. Facts are, football games are played at different things. We can all sit here and go back and forth about how clocks are ran at different times and speeds, but despite us having regular normal game times already set. So in this case, I think we all know what the real is. Okay. And hearing what you said about the time and might being on the road for a playoff game, man, we don't give a damn about none of that shit. We really don't. But we know that we're going to be in the playoffs. We know that we are going to be the first seed, and we know that we've already pre-planned for all that. So and I'm done with that way. I'm not even going to address it no more. We're going to go through the little process. You know, we have the right to appeal it, so we're going to do that. And we'll just go forward from that point. But just know, for all you fucking teams out here, y'all think that y'all gonna get over on this shit, don't worry. We're gonna have to see it. Y'all gonna have to see us. We've already reserved fields for our normal game times. So just know, we ain't going nowhere to travel. Y'all asses gonna have to fucking come down here and play. And that's just the gist of it. If you're not going to beat us on the field, if you want to win off of fucking bullshit technicalities, and all due respect to Coach Wade and the administration and the ACFA, you know, I get it. But like I said, we're going to do it the same way. We're going to go through the little process. We're going to make our appeal. We're going to go through there. But that's just the gist of it. Go ahead, baby.
Panthers in 5.
You know, I can't tell you that I'm not seething right now, because I am. I'm so disappointed, and I'm so, you know, pissed off at knowing that you do the right thing, and this is the result of it. It's cool. But I think that I think that everybody needs to really go back and look at, if we're gonna go by the rules and we're gonna go by the bylaws, then we need to really go by the bylaws and the rules of what has been happening over the course of 2 weeks of what has happened. And we really need to, you know, address the true issues of it. You know, I can accept the ruling as a coach, as a man, if that's what you deem, more or less, because of a real violation on our part or a willful violation on our part, because it wasn't, you're not insinuating that we were purposefully doing that. And I want to reiterate that. I know that's not what you're saying. But the facts are, if a fucking team can't beat us on the field and they have no other recourse but to try to think that they can get a win to make themselves look better than what the fuck they are, so be it. But y'all need to watch that, because what else would somebody do just to make themselves look good in a light? How's that going to be advantageous to the league? Because I know for a fact, man, I ain't got this many calls in my life from people all around the football world about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And if we're trying to build something really, really solid here in the ACF way, you know, shit like this, it really can't go down like this, man. You know, and I'm not going to give no whole sob story or none of that shit. I'm just not. Coach Way, I know you and you know me and you know where we stand, and we pretty much stay straightforward folks with whatever it is. But I really seriously think, just like you guys looked at it from that perspective, y'all need to go back and look at it from the perspective that we're explaining, and from the bylaws and everything else. And that's it. That's all. I'm done with that.
One part of it, what you said, Darnell, and I agree with you, because again, me playing with the Rams a couple years ago, Wade, same situation we had. We had a game at Patterson Park, and they had a festival thing down at the park. We played our game at 7.
I remember that.
And the lights cut off on us. And Wade and them, like I said, we got the same ruling. We had to take an L for that shit. It fucking sucks, because again, like I told you earlier, I've been on the other side of this, so I get where you coming from. The shit sucks. Especially
here's the other part of that, though. Here's the other part. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we paid for this damn field for Saturday. We're gonna get that money. We gonna get that money back, because they waited till Friday to even decide when the protocol says by Wednesday you need to notify the league and notify everybody of what you're going to do. They didn't notify the whole league until Friday that they wasn't coming. So we couldn't even attempt to put in any type of process to recoup our money. They just decided off of whatever on Friday early morning or mid morning that they wasn't coming. We reached out Monday. They didn't call the league. They didn't call Coach Wade. They didn't call you. They didn't call BG. They didn't say shit. So we asked out the fucking money here. The same team, we asked out $1,900 because they couldn't take care of their fucking business for a bus trip because they want to bullshit with the fucking refs.
Let me jump in there real quick, Coach, because I actually, and I was called at work, and I want to say this was like on, I want to say it was like Wednesday when I first heard about this. Now, I don't know if anybody reached out to you, but I heard it from my guys like on Wednesday. Now, if there was a disconnect or a drop ball in there somewhere where nobody notified you, I'm not sure how that happened because I did hear about it before then.
Yeah, we didn't know until Friday. Text message didn't come to our owner till Friday that this was not even going to happen. So
See,
it wasn't a disconnect on your guys' end because what the bylaws say is that the league and teams are to be notified by Wednesday of what their intentions are. So if their intentions are not to come down, everybody should have been known on Wednesday. You shouldn't be the only one that knew about it. Your guys knew about it, but the DC Panthers didn't know nothing until Friday when we get a text from George that he's linked to 5 other people that they not coming down on Friday. Well, the bylaws also say that you can't just not show up.
Let me interject on that for a second, because Darnell, man, you had a conversation Friday when I told you about it.
That's Friday, though. Oh.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I talked to you Friday when I found out.
So you found out Friday. So again, what I'm saying is the disconnect is coming not again from who? Because we didn't get notified until Friday. Protocol says that you make first contact Monday, you say whatever you're going to say. George doesn't respond anyway. Okay, we making sure that everything is good. He responded to when we initially reached out to him that Monday. We ain't hear nothing again until Friday. I know it's encouraged that the owners reach out to one another to make sure that everything is whatever. But if there's an issue, then that's when the league is more or less supposed to be notified and everybody is involved and everybody's in the same loop and everybody is knowing what's going on and not having to be put in this position that we in. So again, we asked out on some dollars.
So they used the time and the lights as a reason to not show up? That was their reasoning?
Yes.
Great.
This is the deal. I get it. You don't want to come down here and you don't want to get your ass whooped. Cool. I get it. Because we was going to fuck y'all up. And this is all disrespect to them. Okay. But on that business end, if you don't want to take the trip,
That's crazy.
hey man, give some people some heads up because we ain't got money to just be wasting like this. I don't know what the economy is in Jersey, but here in DC, it ain't no joke. Shut up and move. It's not. So I feel like this was purposely weighted. This was purposely sabotaged. This was purposely coerced by an outside entity as well. Okay. And by league rules, that too is looked upon as something illegal and everything else. If I'm not mistaken, what was it? 6.6 something in the bylaw? I can't recall it right off the top of my head. But all of this looks really fishy. If we was in a court of law, it would really go down. You know what I'm saying? Because the evidence, the preponderance of evidence, just it's right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is just simply this: we're not gonna get no money back from this because he done went dark. Y'all seen I reached out. Hey man, y'all gonna we gonna get reimbursed for this? Because we still had to pay for the field. If we gonna take this L, are we not gonna get our money back for this field? Or it's just like, yeah, fuck y'all. You know, y'all knew what the fuck was up, so fuck y'all. Nah, man. There should be something with that. If we gonna have to pay a price, we gonna have to pay a price of 2 games. This shit with fucking Will Hanna and that fucking Piranha game, I ain't tripping on that game. You know why? Because we're gonna beat their motherfucking ass again when they come down here, and it's gonna be worse. Okay.
Okay.
But
Shit.
this Viking stuff, look, man, you ain't want to come down, cool. Man, send my man the money back because we had to pay for that field. We paid for that field in advance, so he can't recoup that within a certain amount of period. If we'd have known by Wednesday, or we could have put in the paperwork to say, hey, we're not going to be at this field. Y'all can go ahead and rent the field out, blah, blah, blah. As far as DC Parks and Recs is concerned, we use that field on Saturday. But we need to be reimbursed. I'm standing on that. We need to be reimbursed. As I was speaking earlier again, same team. Knew you didn't have reps. Knew you weren't going to have reps. Let us come up to Jersey. Spend $1,900 on the bus. We ain't get shit back from that. Not from the league, not from the damn organization, not nothing to say, hey, you know what? Sorry for your troubles. Shit happens. Here you go. No, we had to eat that shit. And now you're telling us we have to eat this too? Okay. We deserve to have our field at least refunded for that, man. Now, however y'all can make that happen, or if y'all gonna make that happen, that's entirely up to y'all. If we're gonna be penalized for things that were totally out of our control and have manipulating motherfuckers who got a fucking agenda behind the scenes to try to fuck up the damn league to get their way, and you can call me anytime for any damn thing else, but you don't want to pick up the phone if you got a discrepancy about something else, and I'm talking to you and you know who I'm talking about, I don't have no respect for that shit. Don't talk business to a businessman too, because I know business just as well too. So what I'm saying is, to the respective body up here, we need to be. We're recommending that we should be refunded for our money, for our field, since we had the field already there and the game wasn't played, and whatever the decision or him not being able to or not coming down, he made that the day before the game. The only thing that saved us was paying $720 for a damn ref fee, for having to pay for something for some refs. But everything else, we still had to come out of pocket. And I don't think that's fair.
I mean, we low-key had like a situation with that this week. Some random person hit up our league page talking about permits and shit like that. And like we reached out to our league official or whoever, well, Dub, and just to be assured that football was being played. I think the ultimate goal is to play football. So to use that as an excuse to not even show up is crazy. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, you
we weren't
said
going to
that
give the
y'all
league
had
an excuse
somebody,
for it to be on our end.
you said somebody hit y'all page and made a post that, man, come on, man. What state are y'all in again?
They're in Allentown in PA.
Okay. Yeah, they're in Allentown, PA. The goal is to get all the games at a nice stadium that got bathrooms and locker rooms and got these concessions and all that other shit so that it look good on somebody's fucking resume. That ain't no fucking coincidence, bruh. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That ain't. That's strategic, just like this shit is strategic. I've been in law enforcement for a long time. They don't know that, but you know it now. I done been on that side. A motherfucking duck is a duck. Okay? It is what it is.
Quack, quack.
So Motherfuckers randomly getting random little messages here and there to do whatever it is. Okay. I'm flat out saying what we know. This ain't nothing new. We done seen this tactic done down here with another team that was down here. We done had some rumors being spread about, there was somebody done pull guns out on us. Really? How somebody pull guns out on you? We the last people down on the field. Really? All kinds of shit. But it's all good. All I'm saying is, for the integrity of the league, if we want to talk about the league, because right now my heart and my head is like, fuck the league. I'm about DC Panthers because it's fucking with the DC Panthers record run and what my guys have to now endure. My guys. Are they pissed off? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, my bro. Hey, Shane, I know you there. But real talk, y'all getting ready to catch this, and I'm promising you, y'all really are. hey, Tez, I see your message. I already told you, bro. You good. I don't got no ill will towards you, Cortez. I have nothing against you as a coach or anything. This is beyond your pay grade, bro. So don't pay no attention to nothing else. Y'all don't tag Cortez and none of this shit. This is above his head. He might got some decisions and making and all that, but he don't sign no checks. Okay. So let's just
I kept telling you, stop being humble and modest, bro. You should have
I was never being I wasn't never being modest.
You kept talking about it's gonna be an okay game, it's gonna be close, it's gonna be a good game. Nah, pop your shit. You wait until now.
Nah, bro. It ain't even about popping shit, man. It's about matter of fact, man. Really and truly. It's about matter of fact. I told this morning, I said, all due respect, we're gonna fuck y'all up too. Okay, so it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to.
Didn't even sound good, baby.
Hey, that shit music,
It's all
but
good.
that shit ain't gonna be as sweet as you think,
I
bro.
already
We
got
gonna
that
back.
game walked, bro. That's week 8. We gotta see Shane in the first, and then we'll holler at the Panthers.
but all in all, man, the gist of it all is just this, man. It is very much unfair, and we all know it. We ain't got to keep going into it. Like I said, we're gonna go through the process. Coach Wade, and he didn't put down the presidential, memorandum and everything else. Cool. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through the process, but we're gonna do it publicly and not behind, closed doors trying to manipulate motherfuckers or motherfucking back end doing shit and whining after you get your ass whooped. We gonna stand on our business and stand on our name. We ain't no run of the mill club. We a 2-time champion. So this ain't nothing new to us. We used to being motherfucking hated. But this level of fucking, assholiness, feminine bullshit, and effeminate fucking acting, man, I ain't got no parts of this shit.
Man, don't
it's
worry.
the reason
you
why
getting real football this week. You getting real football this week. Don't trip on that.
Hey, Cortez.
I'm not, but hey, Sal, I want you to understand. I am that gutty dude. I can't be that dude and lead men to where they need to be. I gotta have a focus. You know what I'm saying? I gotta.
I'm just trolling. I believe.
I know you trolling, but they get that nigga in practice. Excuse my language. Okay, they know who I am. It ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? It's real because for me, it's beyond just football. Everything that we teach on the damn field is a life lesson, and that's just real talk. Everything we do in life is football. And if anybody that play football don't see the similarities in their life and playing ball, then you ain't absorbed the full essence of being a ball player, brother. And that's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? But that bullshit, this bullshit that has happened over this last 2 weeks, man, I'm done with it. We gonna go through the legal process of that shit. We already moved on. We already watching film on Shane and them. It ain't no game. We ain't not focused. We just a little more pissed off now because motherfuckers can't beat us on the fucking field. And that's it. Celebrate your motherfucking club, promote your motherfucking club, do everything you got to do, but beat us on the motherfucking field. And I'm gonna say this again. Y'all asses is coming back down here. Y'all asses is coming back down here. I promise you, y'all asses is coming back down here. There's no disrespect to the teams that we got to motherfucking play next, but it's all disrespect to the teams that we got to play next. It ain't nothing that's gonna stop us from motherfucking making sure that y'all motherfucking asses come back down here and play in the fucking South. We ain't tripping on the niggas in the motherfucking North at this point. We see them in the motherfucking championship game. But you motherfuckers that's in the South, this one particular team right now, oh, you motherfuckers is coming back down here for a third motherfucking time. And I promise you it's going to be worse. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you go get or you try to put on your fucking roster or whatever motherfucking thing you try to do. We're going to whoop the dog shit out your motherfucking asses. It ain't no fucking game now. It's football, but it's going to be that real motherfucking football. And you got the right motherfucking crew down here to fucking play that shit. And now I'm done.
Hi, Cortez. How you doing, brother?
This motherfucker got me ready to play.
Hey, Cortez, you might have to suit up, yo. You wouldn't know might have to suit up, yo.
Let me tell you something. So I'm gonna say this. Me and Darnell cool, right? I ain't got no problems. I know I understand where his anger is directed. All right, and so let me just clear some shit up for everybody else. All right, and Omar and all them can back this up. When all the calls started happening, even right after the game that night, I made it very clear. I'm not seeking no forfeit win. I don't want no forfeit win. I didn't ask for none of that shit. I did not act. All right,
we already know.
Yeah, I know you know, Darnell. I know you know. I'm just clearing up for everybody else. All right, that did not come from me. Now, like I said earlier to a couple other people, I'm not in the owners chat, coaches chat, because I choose not to be in all that bullshit. Right? I let them handle that shit. I just coach football. That's it. So if some shit was said that wasn't said by me or asked for it that wasn't by me, I don't know nothing about that. And everybody can back it up because they know I'm not in that group chat.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? And I choose to stay out that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And again, I've already acknowledged. I told them before the Panthers are the best team in this league. You know what I mean? We still got a lot of growing to do down this way and whatnot. Again, I just put this organization, well, as a head coach, back together, just several weeks ago. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand his anger and whatnot. Again, I found out this morning about the ruling. You feel what I'm saying? And the only thing that I ever said was, and again, we was all on the call. I said, hey, just moving forward, we can't have that. You know what I mean? We got to make sure that games are able to be fully played, because regardless of what people are saying, and I'm not saying we would have came back on them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that at all. But y'all know, Darnell was in the league with us last year. But just last year, we were down 21 with 7 minutes on the clock against the Bulldogs. Scored 28 straight. All right. 2 weeks before this game, we were down 18. All right. With 8 minutes, 8:30 on the clock. All right. Came back and won that game. So I've done that before. You know what I mean? And so that's why I told them on the call, hey, we just got to make sure we have the allotted time to make sure that we have all able to get the games in. Now, from what my understanding is this. Now, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I'm not in all them groups and shit. From my understanding, our owner, which y'all know, Will, whatever, all right, was that he, and again, I don't know because I'm not in the group. He had said about the game not being able to get in earlier in the week. I don't know. I don't know because I wasn't on that shit. That's all I was told. That he had brought it up to the league earlier in the week. Hey, this is not going to finish because of the time the game starting. The day of the game, I do know that he did try to call 3 different people, BG, Omar, and I think at the time it was Krista and whatever. So I do know he did try to make those calls prior to the game. My choice at the game was this. We were like Darnell said, we were already there, right? So I had 2 choices to make. Either we gonna play after I done made this damn 3.5 hour trip, you know what I mean? Or we walk off the field and then what's the solution there? And say we're not gonna play and what, take a forfeit? You know what I mean? So, and then, again, I'm not tripping and whatever. It is what it is. I don't like this either way. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like it either way. At minimum, and I told James in the essay, at worst, if anything's going to change, just make it a no contest thing. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt. I said that on the call too. You know what I mean? If that was going to be changed. But when the league told me, they're like, hey, man, hey, look, I understand, everybody a little frustrated. But basically, y'all had said at the time, past beyond the third quarter, the game is called official. And what did I say? It is what it is.
You said it is what it is.
I said it is what it is. And I moved on. Okay. Then I got a couple calls this week, and obviously about the Vikings and all this stuff. Now, I don't know what happened behind the scenes with the Vikings, whoever said something to them about not going there. I don't know none of that shit. Because again, I'm not in all that shit. You feel me? Me and my players, we ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I just coach football and I deal with them. That's it. All right. And I do agree with Darnell. He's absolutely right. I do believe that some kind of reimbursement got to come their way. You know what I mean? We were almost in that situation a few weeks ago when we thought the Vikings were going to have to come to us. And we're scrambling for fields, and we about to put down payments down for. Look, our field just for the fucking field is $1,700. Now I got to pay for their security. I got to pay for their scoreboard operator. I got to pay for the announcer. I got to pay for the fucking janitor. So it's $1,700 for the field. That's not including all the other shit I got to pay for. You see what I'm saying? So I do feel him on that. There's got to be some kind of recourse. Hey man, look, all right, y'all chose not to come on a Friday, whatever. We got to get something back here, even if it's just half. You see what I'm saying? We got to get something back here, and whatever. So I agree with that part. But again, just making it clear, I didn't ask for this shit. You see, I don't get on the page and talk shit. I don't do none of that shit. To me, that's beyond me, man. I'm the head coach of the organization. I don't got time for that dumb shit. That to me is a players type shit. Y'all get on there and talk shit. Stop fucking tagging me and shit. You feel me? Because I'm not arguing with none of it.
Hey, and you saw
I got too much respect for Darnell. Too much respect for Darnell and Don.
Cortez
I
alone.
ain't got time for
I kept
that.
telling him.
All right,
I
so
kept
that's
telling
all I
him.
really got to say, man. Like I said, and me and Darnell already spoke. We gonna see him again. We know we are. That's all there is to it, man. And I expect him, like I said, he should be pissed the fuck off. He should be, because I would be the same fucking way. I'd be the same fucking way, man. So, that's my piece of it. Whatever animosity y'all got towards our owner, whatever that shit is, it ain't got to do with me. Will's a grown ass man. He can handle his own shit, and I know he can. You feel me? Like Darnell said, he got his number directly and whatnot. All right, they can handle that shit, whatever like that. But again, this was not something that I asked for. All right, it truly wasn't. I wanted to make sure moving forward, and Wade didn't tell y'all this, that things were in place correctly for everyone. You feel me? Because we're trying to make sure the league is better, right? That's what we're trying to do. All right, and that's what I was looking for. And when y'all told me at the time, it is going to be what it is, I said, all right, and I moved on. And that was that.
Hey,
so that's all I really got to say on it, man.
Cortez, before you jump all the live, can you talk about y'all game yesterday, though, since I got you?
Oh, yeah. What happened? Yeah,
I definitely want to talk about the game since you on here, and Shane's on here, so we get to the other game after that. That was a big win for y'all. Man, what do you got out the live? Oh,
I think so.
Oh, okay, then. Never mind. Shane? You want to talk about your game? I guess not either.
Everybody jumping off.
Wow. Mr. President?
I guess the kitchen got too hot for some people in here. The water started to boil a little bit,
There go Shane. There you go.
Damn, y'all got out the line. I'm asking both of y'all.
This should be muting me whenever somebody leave or something. So that's why I can't hear no people. I don't know why.
Well, Cortez, you tell us a little bit about y'all game yesterday, since y'all did win 30. Well, wait, before you start, shout out to homie that broke his ankle. I hope all is well.
I was gonna say that.
Heal up, bro. I don't know who
somebody broke their ankle. Oh man,
yeah, that shit snapped at the game, boy. That was we had about a 30-minute delay, literally. So prayers for him, man. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you this: the Generals, man, they're a tough squad, and whatnot. I'm gonna just say this. And this is the way I felt, and I told some of this that I know they had a split with the Stallions and all that shit, but it's fucking up their numbers on both ways. You feel what I'm saying? It's tough. It's tough when you have that kind of split because motherfuckers just can't get right with each other, and you only traveling with 17, 18 people. Now I'm like any other coach. If you come down to play and you travel with that's on you. You know what I mean? That's not on me. You know what I mean? Because we go out there and we made an effort when I became head coach to go out and recruit and get players on to where we have 35, 40 players. You know what I mean? So, but they're a tough team, man. And I hate that the young man hurt him. So I know Joe, the quarterback, he even hurt his ribs in that game. You know, I thought he was going to go out for a minute and whatnot, but they're tough. You know, we did what we were supposed to do. Let me put it like that. You know, and I told my team, I'm not pleased, right? I'm not pleased, really, truly be honest. We haven't played up to our potential yet. We've had some guys in and out of camp because of various different reasons and shit like that. Y'all know me, man. You know, y'all know my track record the last 8 years and shit. You know, so I don't tolerate a lot of bullshit. I don't get rah happy about games that you should have won. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't even been close. And that was the case. They asked us right after half, hey, we got guys going down. They had to go check on Buddy at the hospital, and they wanted to call it. And so that's what we did. You know what I mean? So was it frustrating? But it is what it is. We did what was best for them. You know what I mean? Because like I said, at that point, they only had like 14 guys left at that point. So we did what we're supposed to do. But again, I'm not really happy about that. I'm not. You know, we know we can play better. You know, right now our goal point is the Panthers. That's it. You know what I mean? They've spanked us twice. Ain't nobody denying that. You know what I mean? We went down there and they've got us way out of character and we doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? And they've done what they're supposed to do. They laid the hammer on us. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't run from that. It is what it is. We got to get better. We got to get better from yesterday. You know what I mean? So that's all there is to it, man.
Shane.
We went down, played the Stallions. I mean, shout out to them. They were light. They played us tough. I think on our end, the biggest thing with us is we either played down or up to our talent that we were playing. We're a super young team, so we still got to figure out like how to win and how to close out games. You saw that when we played the Piranha. You saw that when we played y'all. You know what I mean? We got a lot of talent. We just got to put it all together. But in terms of the game, we played well. We didn't necessarily travel light. We have a 52-man roster, so we were out there with like 25 to 30, but we still, in senses, we were missing some of our starters, some big players, but some of our guys, our depth guys, stepped up. They made some plays.
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bro. No, I was saying, yeah, we played well. We let our quarterback rest. Our backup quarterback stepped up, moved the ball. They scored late. It was 12-8 in the fourth quarter. We went, like 82 yards, ran the rest of the clock out, had 2 big runs to close that, ended up winning 18-8. But it was a tough game. They played tough, man. Like, it's kind of what you were saying with the Generals and Stallions. I played the Stallions when they were all together my last game with the Kings before I broke my foot. And they were a tough squad, bro. So I don't know what the beef is there. I don't know what happened, but whatever y'all got to do to mend that, that was a competitive squad, so.
I'll say that. I know one thing. Y'all got game of the week this week coming up. It's Panthers Wolves.
Yeah,
game.
It's up, bro. It's up.
I can't wait. I kind of don't even want to go to my game. I kind of want to come to y'all game.
Hold on. I got to say, though, whoever does your media, I want some comic book script shit for that because we going to show up and we going to play. We want our comic script AI video, too, man. That shit was tough. Whoever did that shit was fire.
Don doing the Panthers joint. Yeah, Don be
yeah, with the Viking and shit smoking at the table. That shit was tough.
Yeah, man. We got a chance to watch the Wolves. Like I said,
we don't do it with baby oil around our way, baby. That shit. No baby oil. No baby oil. You got to take that shit.
I said it at the beginning of the year. You guys are going to be the team that people not going to really pay attention to. And y'all didn't disappoint. Y'all did play down to them.
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
Come back.
I can
hear you.
Oh, okay. Y'all did play down to them, what I was saying. But overall, just watching, schemes and players and everything, and it ran like a machine. So it didn't. If it looked like y'all had missing players, it didn't look like it, and that's a rarity. When you watch games at this level, if you're missing certain players, at certain positions on certain teams, you see the immediate decline. But you guys, y'all ran your machine and y'all ran it well. Y'all didn't. It was no letdown, and I like that. Don't keep saying y'all a young football team because y'all got 4-5 games in. Y'all locked in, bro. y'all ain't rookies no more. Y'all official. So, I'm looking forward to the travel. I'm looking forward to the game. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good game. I know that, if anything, if y'all play down to them, y'all definitely gonna be up for us. So we not taking y'all lightly at all. And yeah, we gonna beat the shit out of y'all too. Unfortunately, y'all got to feel this first. So it is what it is, brother.
There we
Hey,
go.
let me tell y'all, Shay be cooking. He be cooking. I was watching him.
Hey,
I was like,
dirt.
oh,
Hey, bro, did you see that catch on the sideline? They said wasn't a catch. That was a catch, right?
that was a catch.
I was about to say, come on now.
Listen, Darnell, he had one against the Piranhas. They tried to say he didn't catch it. Me and Wade was like, no, that's the catch. That one he caught.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he
that one
had
over
the
the middle.
Jones. He was Tony Toe Tap on them Jones, man. He caught that Jones.
Shane got hands, yo.
Bro, I watched
Shane
the
had,
River Dogs. I watched Larry Fitzgerald and shit like that. I was taught at a young age, bro. No matter what, the hit's
he has
coming.
body control.
Catch the ball, because you getting hit regardless.
Hey,
and he catch the ball with his hands. He don't body catch.
Hey, Darnell, Michael said you had your Snickers yet. Michael said you had.
Did I have my Snickers? Nah. I'm just, you deal with stuff, and as a man, you just you deal with what you got to deal with, and then you got to move on from it. You have your moments, but you can't stay there. It's just that simple. I can't teach that and then don't walk in it. You know what I'm saying? Am I mad? Of course I'm mad, but am I gonna stay in this? Nah, I can't. Like this my little baby right here. She hear me raising my voice. She's sitting up here looking at me like, "You okay, Daddy?" So it's a precedent that you gotta walk in. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's football. It ain't. It's personal, but it's not. It's not personal. It's football now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you might have to go check that game out, man.
I mean, hey, man, between the lines, we're gonna get after it, but afterwards, we can kick it before y'all hit the road. We're cool. I feel cool, so.
Oh yeah. We
be good vibes, man.
Yeah, we gonna be good, man. I can't look. What y'all got? What food y'all got up there, man? Are we in Amish country? What we got?
Nah. We're right in the city, bro. We're right between Allentown and Bethlehem. So there's a bunch of food out here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Everything outside here, though, Amish country for sure.
We might have to.
That's where our head coach is from, Ashton. He works with the Amish and shit. They be putting houses up in like a day.
Wow.
Right, they do.
Wow.
They be getting after it, man.
Hey, let me piggyback on this too. Like what Cortez was saying earlier. Man, me and Cortez been talk shit to each other for years. So I ain't never tripping off of, Tez. And I made sure that my guys, I saw him tag and I was like, leave Cortez alone. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with him at all. So just to put that out there. No, you're not watching Teletubbies. No.
No, I don't know what they got. I don't know what they got going on behind the scenes, but you could tell that they're coached well. That's kind of exactly what happened in our game, man. We got out coached, we got outplayed. At the end of the game, we beat ourselves.
Hey, y'all, Stains, y'all. That's what I said. Y'all played down the Stains. They left 3 touchdowns on the field.
Yeah, we left a lot out there though too. We played down.
Y'all did.
It was our first big travel as a team too. A lot of us have played together. Like when I say we're a young team, I don't necessarily mean it like that, but like the average age of our team is really like 25.
I like it.
So we're young, like we're hungry. Like that's why I'm saying like you're not gonna come in and play a Wolves team that ain't prepared to play football. We're gonna play football against whoever we play, but we still gotta figure out a way to put everything together, and that's where we're at now. We're right there.
It's the closing stage, y'all gotta.
It's even what Cortez said. We're not satisfied, bro. We have the offense to be able to go put up 40 points a game. We have a defense to pitch shutouts. It's just we gotta figure it all out.
Well, we're just praying that you don't put it all together next week. That's all.
Oh, no. We gonna put it together, bro. Trust me. Like I said, we right there, bro. We just gotta tweak a few things, make a few adjustments, and like. We have a first-year head coach as well. He's coaching alongside of his dad. We got Billy as well. Like we got all the pieces we need. It's just everybody still needs to grow. We're all still growing together, and the biggest thing is like we're not fighting on our sideline. There's no fighting going on. You know what I mean? We're working through problems and shit like that. So that's the biggest thing for me, especially being around semi-pro. That's how I know what we built is gonna last, especially in our area. A lot of teams out here do not last because of egos and pride and shit like that, and that's what we try to kill. So,
Just keep up the good work, brother. Y'all doing a good job. Y'all really are.
Well,
But we still gonna beat the shit out y'all.
yeah, we gonna see about it, bro. You still got to line up at the 50. It's all right. Our media team watching too. I'm sure that just got clipped. Don't lose, brother.
Let 'em-
hey,
hey,
Shane,
it's all good.
I heard y'all was popping it after the Science game, though.
Oh yeah, we
Crazy.
was popping it. Yeah, we were popping it.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
we in our huddle,
that
bro.
was
We in our
crazy.
huddle. There's like 8 of them. There's like 8 of them just staring at us. We're like, what the fuck are y'all looking at, bro? They were hungry. I don't blame them. They didn't get to play football really. So you
Hey,
guys
hey,
don't get what
they
you're
was
looking for, what
hey,
you're waiting for.
they do what players do. They was talking mad. Both sides, they were talking mad trash. It was like,
They
okay,
stayed football,
all
though. They
right.
stayed football.
What
They stayed
you know
football.
what makes this shit funny though is they beating the Stallions ass and they talking shit to y'all while they play.
They was. That's exactly what they was doing.
Listen, I
And
don't
I like
condone
it.
that from our team. We got to stay where our feet are. But we know what it is, bro. We know who we want to see, and we know where we want to go, bro. And we got to showcase it against the Bulldogs. We get to see y'all this week. We dropped the ball against the Piranha. I wish we would see their bitch asses again. But
Hey, Larry Bird is in the building, yo. That boy got hands. But
All
anyway,
good, man.
we gonna end this shit. We see y'all again Friday at 7:00. And hopefully we'll have Darnell and Coach Wade and Shane back on here again.
jump on.
Yeah, I'm always down to jump on. Just real quick though, let me just get this out there, fellas. And I know, like I said, being in this seat, man, you have to make a lot of very unpopular decisions. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, everything. I mean, we all know everything's not gonna be 100% to everybody's liking. There's always gonna be the other side of every decision. I was one of them coaches where I know what it's like to just straight out be cheated in a game. So I always try to avoid that when it comes here by trying to, you know what I'm saying, right the wrongs and fix shit. And a lot of the time it's never gonna be the popular decision, but just know, man, it's always being done with trying to make things as best as it can be moving forward. It's never, you know, it's never the popular position when you're in it. But you know what I'm saying, like moving forward, we trying to get it right. We trying to separate ourselves. I'm trying to make this thing as fair as possible and keep games on the field. I want them to be decided between the lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take away all the technicalities. So as stuff arises, yeah, there's going to be not necessarily rule changes, but definitely amendments to certain things to try to tweak it to make sure, you know, we try to catch as much as we can. Like I said, there's always somebody that's going to try their damnedest to find that loophole somewhere or try to get in between the lines, man. And it's just, like I said, it's a hard position, but I think, you know, overall, I think we're doing okay. Could it be better? Just like anything else? Yes, indeed, it definitely could. But like I said, that the ultimate goal is to make it so y'all can just focus on football on the field and take away all the excuses and shit.
True.
Tell them to send me my money, Smokey.
All right, well, that's gonna end the live tonight. Friday, 7:00. We'll be back on. See y'all then.
Show up to your fucking games, man.
Yeah, that too.
Right.
All right, y'all. Be safe.